Well, welcome back, all my beer drinking little leprechauns out there. We have another episode of One More Barlow. One more beer! Episode 24, and I said I was going to get a case of beer. But I don't have that. Sorry, guys. Very special Barlow today. Look at this. It's a little Barlow, an American classic, Red Hill Cutlery, limited edition, exclusive, made in America by Bear & Son, down there in Radcliffe, Kentucky. Yeah. Let's show the beer. I think I may have featured this one before. It's an Nkazi Northwest IPA Total Domination. 7% alcohol by volume. Brewed in Eugene, Oregon. It's a good IPA, especially for them winter months. Welcome to Baxter's Blades. You're entering the Barlow Beer Pit. This is a knife I've been looking at for a little while. They have quite a few at the Red Hill Cutlery website. They have the first production run, which I think they only made 25, and I almost got that. But it didn't have a serialization or serial number stamped on the front bolster. These are a 3-inch closed Stag, real Stag, Barlow, made by Bear & Son. They also have, in the small Barlow selection, let me find something here, Bone Stag. So it would be a cover like this. And whereas this is really nice, it's a pretty decent looking bone cover made to look like Stag, nothing can compare to the real deal. Let's get into it. I've stalled long enough. Comes this little box. They didn't put a rubber band around it, and this is the first time I got a shipment from Red Hills. Not to knock them, they've been fantastic, where they didn't wrap all the knives in like a bubble wrap or a paper wrap or something, and it was open and the knife was out. Whatever. Great knife seller. This is number 18. And I don't know how many they made. The pictures they showed, I saw number 60. I got to give them a call. I got to email them and find out how many of these limited editions they made. You can see underneath the Barlow that is an actual stamp or a super heavy, super powerful laser engrave into the front bolster because I can feel it. Number 18. I don't know how many they made. Look at the Stag. Let's take a look right here. Whoosh. Pile side. What did these go for? $57? Look at that. Absolutely incredible. Blade centering is really nice. The clip point is off to the show side. Just a hair, though. No brass liners, which was kind of surprising. Zero gaps whatsoever. You might see something here, but when I held this up to light, I saw no light. It was like a Rosecraft, but better. 3 inches closed, long pulls. You have your, I wouldn't call it a pen blade. Let's look at that first. I'd call it a little baby Warncliffe. Look at that. It's kind of maybe has a hair belly. Excellent blade grind. And I don't think these are carbon steel. I think they're high carbon stainless. Half stop. Really nice walk and talk on this. And then this says limited edition. You see the Bear & Son USA stamp there. Nothing on the back side. Really nice blade grind. Came really sharp. 0 left to right blade play. Like, this is an excellent 3-inch Barlow. And it looks exquisite in the Stag, and I'm sure all the Stags are gonna be different. I almost wanted to order another one just to see what I'd get and what number. Look at that. Feels great in the hand. I love the long pull. Pull on this is probably a 6 to a 6.5. Quality USA made. Little Barlow. I love it that they have no shield and they have Barlow stamped on the front bolster. And I really like these, serialized stamps. Great walk and talk. Better than my Queens that are made by Son in the USA. They do provide this little certificate of authenticity. Not really signed by anybody. Doesn't have the number on it, but really kind of nice. Maybe that's why the box popped open. Doesn't really fit in there. What should I show first? The Queen full-size Barlow, which is probably like 3 3/8. Real Stag, made by Son. Decent walk and talk. It just doesn't snap into the half stop quite as nice. And this is more of a pen blade. I don't know. Maybe it is a Warncliffe. There's a little belly there. It's not completely flat. And my Son exclusive from Red Hill. I love this shield. This is number 34. I cannot remember of how many. It didn't come with a cool box like this. It came in the Son tin. A really nice burnt stag on this. An exceptional trapper in 1095 carbon steel. This is the first production run. Oh, there it is, one of 50. So you can purchase the first production run Barlow. I think they only made 25. I'm not sure if they're still there. It was, I don't know, $4 or $5 more than this. I think I really wanted the limited edition on the blade instead of first production run. And I also wanted this. I like to see which number I get. Makes for a really exciting unboxing and present. I mean, this is just a cool Barlow. I forgot to bust out my other little Barlows. Hold on 1 second. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. So before I take this beautiful Queen away, just want to let you know what a fantastic Barlow for under $70 in Real Stag. Great fit and finish, carbon steel blades, beautiful Stag. Son is killing it, doing a great job. My very first small Barlow would be this Hammer brand Barlow with the old little tinny, bolsters. It's got an end cap, but carbon steel, great snap, and this is from the 50s. Kind of an inspiration to get this one. And then, of course, I picked up the Red Fox by Rough Rider. Fantastic little Barlow. I never thought I would like these being 3 inches. I thought a Barlow was small enough for my giant hands. And it does feel really good in the hand. But when I first got a little Barlow, I thought, this is like a little bit larger than a peanut. What a great fifth pocket carry. A Barlow that's 3 inches closed. Still feels great in the hand because you got the 2 blades here. So there's my 3 little Barlows. And I gotta say, by far, out of all three of these, well, this hammer brand's exquisite because it's way older than I am, and it has great snap, and it's carbon steel. I'm in love. I may have to get another one. I'm not sure how long they're going to be around. It's the holidays, and deals are just popping up everywhere, and oh, my bank account is screaming. Why me? Why me? Another limited edition. Yeah, I don't think these are like 1095 carbon steel, but I don't care. They feel great in the hand. Real Stag for under $60 in a Barlow pattern. You can't pass it up. This is definitely one for the record books. I do have, which I forgot to bust out, 1 second, one other Bear & Son Barlow. The Beer Tender. Smoky Mountain Knife Works exclusive, the Amber Bone. Stainless steel. Great half stop on this one, which is interesting. I've compared this to the Queen's. Doesn't quite have, the Queens don't have the cant. Downward cant of the clip point blade. And this Queen is made by Bear & Son, but they probably have a little bit design geometry. You can see in the how the blade grind is. Stainless, 1095 carbon steel, both great knives. But the half stop, it's a good half stop. You just don't hear a twang, so you don't get a little talk from that half stop. But this, you can hear it. The OG original. One more Barlow, one more beer knife. Bear & Son makes great Barlows. They have plenty others out there, which I have not picked up. And when I saw these pop up being a Red Hill exclusive, hot damn. What a killer box. Josh, put a rubber band on it next time, please, so the Barlow doesn't pop out in the box. Now, I do prefer brass liners. This is a lot like Rosecraft blades, where it's all stainless liners and back springs, but if you look really close, the bolsters are actually separate. It's not integrated like a Rosecraft. Handcrafted in the USA. Completely smooth. I do not feel the pins. I love there's no shield, and there's a beautiful bolster stamp that says Barlow. And if you compare it to, oh, that's such a good one. This one got a little bit more finesse in the font, for sure. Well, I don't want this to get too long. Barlows are everywhere. I'm going to spill a beer on one of these. Thank you for joining me in the Tiger Pit. You all stay sharp, be kind, and take chances. Cheers. Take care.